If you've been stressed about the MCQE1 changes, especially the removal of CDMs, this video is going to completely change the way you see the exam. Because once you understand how CDMs were actually marked, you realize something very, very important. The removal of CDMs is not a loss to you per se, it's rather an opportunity if you adjust your strategy correctly. And I'm going to show you why I say this. So, what were the CDMs really about? Because for many candidates who are writing the exam from 2026 onwards, you go like, oh, I heard there were CDMs in the previous form of the MCQE1. What were they? Most candidates thought CDMs were simply short answers where you write what you know. No, that's not it. That is not how the MCQE1 scored CDMs. According to the official CDM ranking model, CDMs were highly constrained, rule-based task marking model. And you were not rewarded for your extra knowledge per se. And you were not even rewarded for your creativity or listing everything you knew. No, you were rewarded only if your response matched a predefined marking key. Anything else, even if it was medically reasonable, often would score 0. Now, there were two types of CDMs, and this is very critical so that you understand how the introduction of MCQs alone is a great advantage to you. Most candidates never realize this. The first type of CDM was what we call the constrained writing list, okay? These questions asked things like, list up to 3 investigations, list up to 3 treatments. And this is how you were marked so far as those were concerned. There was a maximum number of responses. If you exceeded those number of responses, you get an automatic 0. That was the CDM marking model. And the other thing is that the answers you provided in those questions which requested that you put in your own answers, they had to match the exact wording, or sometimes they would give approved synonyms. So if your answer was even correct but not prioritized answers, you'd often earn no marks. And even if your answer was close enough to what was already stated should be the answer, you will still not get credits. Now, you were also going to be punished if you overlisted answers, if you were overthinking, or if you practice what I call defensive medicine.